Mary, don't you weep, don't shed no tears. Pharaoh's army drowned, but the flood ain't cleared. I walked through fire, I crawled through stone, paid for sins that weren't my own. Blood in my name, chains on my skin. Fate don't forget the wages of man. But when the storm calls out my name, I rise again, I break the flames.
Mary, don't you weep, don't cry for me. I broke my cage, I set my soul free. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
They buried my name, locked my hands, called me a ghost, called me a man. Built their walls, wrote their laws, but I tore my rage in a fire and song. Call me a monster, call me a beast, trying to keep the spirit at peace, holding the weight, gripping my fate. But some things ain't meant to be caged. Rising through ashes, wings burning bright, still part demon, still part night. Gin in my blood, fate in my hands. Angels whisper, but they don't command. Blood of kings, blood of chains. Pharaoh drowned, but the dead remain. Now I stand where the storm unfolds, breaking the past, breaking the mold. 3 times I lost, 3 times I cried, 3 graves dug where love should survive. Bound in lies, locked in blame, my father's sins written in my name.
Mary, don't you weep, don't cry for me. I broke my cage, I set my soul free. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Don't you weep, Pharaoh, don't you speak. I ain't the dust, I ain't the flame. I'm the storm that spits back your name. You push me low, now watch me rise. Fire in my veins, thunder in my eyes. They rolled my fate before I was born, made me a prisoner of bloodlines torn. Pharaoh drowned, but his sins stay strong. Passed through veins, now I carry them on. Past kept me shackled, present took my name. Future ain't promised when the world plays games. They locked my hands, they bent my will, but I set my fire, I sharpened my steel. A king without a kingdom, no God without prayers. They watch me crawl, now they watch me glare. I ain't no martyr, I ain't no slave. I am the storm that will carve my own way. Mary, don't you weep, don't cry for me. I broke my cage, I set my soul free. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody